Hello everybody, it's your boy viciousfolife. I am back with another episode of Disco. Elysium. I think it's Elysium. Correct me if I'm wrong. I just want to say thank you. I posted my part one first take a couple days ago and it blew up. I mean, the amount of views it got was ridiculous. It's honestly like for my full videos, like the fastest one to ever get to 100. I got to 100 in like 2 days, which is crazy. It's still getting a lot of views. I'll put the link up here so you can check it out. But yeah, I didn't really expect this to be a series. I thought that I'd just put a first take, say, hey, this is a game I'm playing. It's pretty cool, dope. But yeah, with such overwhelming view the demand, it's like it'd be dumb to not continue it. So I am, to preface it, I'm not at where my last video ended. I have played a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit since then. But I still figured, you know what, why not let this series kind of go where it lays and see where it comes out of it. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So we were at this dude's pawn shop because we're trying to figure out what he did with his gun.
Yes?
Let's see here.
Hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
You want to ask about the missing gun again?
Sure thing. My apologies, officer, but I...
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can
A woman bought it, we don't know where it's at.
You just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Alright.
Sure, man.
What the hell is pyrohelium?
Have you tried it before?
It's almost like he's worried for you. The lieutenant steps away, pretending
He
to
doesn't wanna
admire
get
some of the nicknames. Go ahead then, he thinks. As long as you can walk straight, I don't care.
I tried it once and I liked it. I'll go with that.
Here you go, man.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained pyrrolidon. Straight into your gut.
Of course.
Oh, I got experience for it though.
Let me have a look. Another time, perhaps.
Alright. So he got his drugs, looked at his stuff in here. And now we're out. Dang.
It's
feels like a
clearly
lifelong man.
hard stuff, Bruta. Lower intestine. The term is metabolic and circulatory system. Fascism, Bruta. Many
What?
things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of revulsions?
What the hell? Am I really discussing fascism with my stomach? We'll go leftist academian.
Yes, them. Women.
Woman?
Women. Men of war. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Woo men need to go back to the fucking kitchen.
Wow.
That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing
I'm
is
having
that
a stomach
stomach
seizure.
truth. You're having a stomach truth.
True. Okay. Yeah, why is this happening?
Because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things, you've said them many times.
Fascism sounds so bad. Or what if we call it something else like traditionalism?
Okay, yes, let's call it that. Good thinking. You're going to keep your vooz, right? Keep your vooz, Brota.
No, I'm gonna opt out.
There's a slow, painful growl. It is one of
It was tempting though, I won't lie. Alright, there you go, my journal. Find the rest of the armor, get the body down, the jam mystery. A couple of things he done since last. Hangman boots. Okay. Oh, okay, so we literally just went down the street here. Alright, I know where I can go. I gotta get punched in the face by someone. Which, oddly enough, isn't strange to say when it comes to playing this game. Okay. Alright, this is the dude I gotta get punched in the face by.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go. Racists are generally not very good examples of their I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features.
I don't want to be cheeky.
This
You sure I'm not chronologically superior to you?
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual
baby?
accountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby.
Thorough
It
analysis.
is impossible to see any more of your bone
What remains of your
structure.
features, I can see fleshy
It is
lips,
covered
baldness
in
of the
the
head, and long
ravages
arms
of
relative to the lower
Apollyon.
limbs.
From what remain
Whoa.
of your... This leads me to conclude you are
Our comic
not a
offspring
police
emerges of cells from the
officer.
Sirlot chef,
You are a
Vesper, and
common
possibly even the
criminal.
generous sheep
An
herders of
offspring
UBI.
of murderers and sailors from
It consists of one of my ancestors, Sirlot chef, and other Vespers.
Your racial heritage is uninteresting.
It's the same as Rybal
It is
Colleen.
the
Your
same
parents and
as
their parents
all
made this reproduced
Rivasholians.
under the influence of
Your
outlook.
parents and
That is the
their
only
parents
reason you are
made
here.
the
He is
decision.
throwing so many big words and
While
stuff at
under the
us.
influence
That is
of
crazy.
Raoul.
He's right there. It's almost impossible to get it on unless you're both drunk. It's too scary when people are sober.
Suggestion is it what from Sky Leader. We're gonna get our ass knocked out. Let's go. Oh, there's my arm again.
It has happened again.
Another fit of criminal rage.
Those are you in your own
Who
words.
are you, in your own words?
Help.
Your fist cracks in his
Oh, that
hand like a
hurts.
ripe apple.
The words to the song have changed. Say, I am a violent drunk.
I'm a violent drug, I
Good.
guess.
Now go before you enter cardiac arrest.
Please, stop doing this.
You're making this look bad. Oh, my morale is damaged. My arm is hurt. You know, now to recall, I think I did try that off stream or off camera, so that was dumb. There you go.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you! No, I'm not a fighter.
I'm a worker.
I'm a
Oh
worker.
my gosh.
When a bunch of beats me, they mumble nonsense.
When the man moves around, you perceive some serious abs underneath his
That's in
tight
shape.
shirt. This man is in shape.
He's better head ass. Why are other people so scrawny compared to him?
I work hard, and I would work even harder if the fuckers
Well,
would let us work!
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Where is he from?
What's it to you?
Deep suspicion drips from every syllable. I said routine party investigation.
Am I a suspect? Done no
Only fight for the
crimes.
resolution.
I only fight for the rights of people.
I already got that. I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, New Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
Sweet, I know bars have been thrown out from several. Maybe that's why he seemed familiar.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
They never heard of it. Are you lying?
We're done here. I have a strike to break.
He didn't like that. We got nothing there. So he's got to ask around for more help. See if this racist dude knows anything.
Looking for something, Runt? Come to tell me to fuck off again? It's about biological... Not the most popular topic nowadays, with...
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
I get it's on this video unpopular guy.
I'm not the only one. Look, I've read books. The science of people who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally...
You want to ask what else he's thought up?
in charge. So, lately we Occidentals have experienced an unfortunate
start competing for
downturn when
resources.
members of the superior race
I love
cease
how
to
his
believe
name's
in
just
their
racist
innate
lorry driver.
superiority. The problem? The damn kips are showing a real good game lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruders species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory. It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for.
Oh my
right
gosh.
under our noses. And the others too, on the radio.
This is too much.
Heard any chansons?
I'm just gonna say nothing.
lately? It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new subrace, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. Don't push your luck.
I couldn't handle it. That's too much. I was trying to talk to her.
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few days ago. Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Oh, fine.
She shifts in her seat awkwardly.
Excuse
I
me?
have
She's
to ask.
uncomfortable.
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here. I don't know anything about that either.
Even if she didn't write it, she should clean it.
Authority.
Okay.
She's probably not gonna.
She's probably not gonna do it. Ah. They try to flex our authority. This is what happens.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
It's just you seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
I'm just gonna be straight with him.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for...
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Oh, that's a big word. Who even knows who might be doing it?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly
I'm a
of Red
guest
Show.
here.
I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
Can I ask for some change?
Huh? Oh, the bosses, man.
Bosses. Makes sense. First work, then pay. But it sounds like a good arrangement. I'll go with that one.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had saved 4 myself.
Alright. Actually, while I have him, let me ask about the strike a little bit more.
Now it's turning into it's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade. Some pretty wild stuff I hear. Like a giant new power crane. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town too. Like a strike negotiator type.
Ooh.
They know. They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching. Anything else? Yeah, us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next
Of course, that's what you always think about, though.
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal...
Time to arrest him.
Okay, what are you actually hauling?
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
So nothing illegal then. That's your machine behind you.
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Not really. That's because I don't know. It must be a car reflex. Oh.
Yeah, it must be. Your job's to know all these little things, isn't it?
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool.
Let me get one of those
He
track
thinks-
shoes.
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't
I
be
had to
happy.
ask.
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Empathy. Let me see.
In his
Ooh,
eyes,
success.
an unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold. It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest. The road continues for miles, flowing together with other roads,
Alright,
turning
but it
into
forms a crystal
causeways or
across the
bridges,
land.
ending suddenly in dead ends, or ramping up or down highways.
Where does it lead?
It forms a crystal above the Jamrock Quarter, in the form of a raised motorway, and then the never-ending sprawl of Forburg to the old south, to the farthest outskirts of Revachol, through the checkered fields of farmland, upstream to the river Esperance, past
What's
Montmartre.
beyond the border?
You cannot see. It's out of the city. Up ahead, the mist blocks all sight. A gale blows across your cheeks. It is cold.
Excuse me?
Hell, I get lying. I felt something since I woke up. Look how I can fix anything.
Man, I don't know what to say. I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora.
So
And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
Diora.
Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much, on another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid. What's it
He's
like?
sad.
Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy.
It comforts me.
What about you?
Is that what it
This
is?
feeling.
This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow.
I miss my gun. I lost it.
The past.
I'm a fine man. I don't miss anyone. I miss someone, but I don't know who it is. Let's say I miss my gun. I lost it.
You lost your gun.
I hope you find a suit
Man,
for something turns
that's
foul.
bad news. But thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone. And I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
Well, we got deep with him for a moment, so that was cool. Still need to figure out where to proceed next. Ooh, found some money.
The woman is still hunched over the railing.
So snap your
Huh?
finger.
What is it? What do you want?
So I still understand the whole boyadero thing.
Of course not. To truly understand the boyadero, You need... It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring boyadero.
I'm guessing that doesn't
He
happen.
promises to marry... Of course not. The boyadero returns from the western plain a changed man. One night, as he and his beloved are out walking along
I think I see where this is
river
going.
naked. So the boyadero strangles his beloved and
Whoa.
throws her body in the magret. Then he rides off, because the western plain is calling to him.
That is not where I thought it was going. That's a terrible song.
You have to understand. A true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself.
What if to truly love a boyadero is to float lifeless downstream?
Whoop. It got dark. Alright. So there's a lot of side quests we have to get through. The union striker workers. We gotta try and find who could be hauling drugs. Oh wow, my guy is hurt. We need help with taking the body down. It's the bookstore.
Hello again, sir. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not...
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
Oh, so I say you're cold.
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
You have a word with the store owner?
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep
Yeah,
warm.
should she be at school?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Is it going to school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being...
Cursed.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulder.
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Ass up. I'm going to say ass up.
I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
No, you gotta look through. This sounds rather serious. I should probably look neuro.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were asking about romance novels. No such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir? Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there. Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
I'll see you around. Alright, let's see if we can go in here. There she is.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, First. Who said that?
There's a robust magnet energy commercial.
Have a word
Business
with her.
thriving, sir.
Doesn't feel like it's thriving. Feels ghostly.
Oh yes, how's my precious doing?
The woman before you scans.
Am I allowed to go through here?
You see a set of tattered curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Should I hear what's behind the curtain? I'm just gonna pull them open.
Just as you're about to pull apart.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Play with it.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them.
It's too
She looks
dangerous.
away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains?
Ooh.
Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
This is a curse that you're afraid of.
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees.
She's
I
almost
told you.
begging you.
Now please step away from the curtains.
Oh, I can't do a quick save. Interesting. I sense this place is calling for me. I must have escaped beyond the threshold.
You do? My God, even more
Just
reasons
step
not to
away.
mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir. Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go
And
there.
unleash the
I can't
powers.
allow that. You'll only make things. Thank you. Let's.
Lies.
Rip them open.
There is something mysterious. You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage-like trinket.
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Alright, we're gonna leave it for now. But we're only gonna leave it so we can quick save. So we're gonna go right back in there.
You see,
Nothing. Now please go back to.
oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you
We
away,
examine.
you see some kind of charm. An irregular polyhedron assembled from
The
bone.
eye
Aside
socket.
from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the
Let's rip
fission.
them apart.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture.
I warned you. You're.
Beyond our understanding. Oh, what is going on in here? Hair dryers. Oh, that's a man? Could have fooled me. What's this?
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens. What if you just break it down?
Maybe I should break it down, but not before I strategize. We got a 42% chance. Why not? Ooh! Yeah, that's hurt.
You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the door frame. It's going to take one more try to break.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
Oh no, I'm gonna lose health. Shout F it hurts. Just say F the system. Oh. What the hell? I think he wants to talk to me.
What is this place?
Looks like a gym to me.
But no one's been here. I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing.
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
But there's a reason no one's been here for
Yes,
ages.
because no need to look for a surprise.
I don't know about that one. I think we have the flashlight. Alright. The rest is worn off.
A barbell lies on its 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the... Why does it feel so familiar?
No.
No, it's not that. It's the stale smell
The
of
feeling
rubber,
is gone.
the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and a whistle.
I can't lift that or I'm gonna kill this dude. It's an autosave. Ooh. Time to go up. Window pane to breeze. What is this? Strange liquid. Yeah, mannequins up in here. Oh, some money. What's in this room? Slipstream logo. Production schedule. Location memory. Ship stream as well, or slipstream. This is a map of...
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in... Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Inspect the drawing.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be translucent Welkins, with organs shining under their skin, and even ether Welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. Who are all those creatures? One of the Welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however. It's Vara Hamira, a high Welkin. It's the Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them.
A lot of racism themes in this game.
Into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
Well, it must be a Welkin supremacist.
Mm-hmm. Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too. This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
I would have spent time
Some
on
people
this.
really like building a world, I think. Even if it's just for a game. Just look at those details.
And for what?
Gone.
All gone. The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world." This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid. As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer.
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
That's what I picked up earlier, okay.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out. Outside, a cold wind wraps the building in its bosom. Snowflakes in the wind. An old woman passes what the locals call the doomed commercial area. She tries hard not to look at the bookstore windows. It's unwise.
Here it is. I should schedule a note that can be read using a radio computer. So I need to find a radio computer. Okay.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red A diagram for summoning some time-forgotten being. Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV, unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries.
So there was
Very
some medical
advanced.
here?
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled, "Looks like a surveillance program."
If it's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in, all of this is gone.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became. The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble.
They're running out of money. Oh. That's another area. I'll go back because I didn't finish looking at this side area. What is on the floor here? Is this the way out?
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes. Folded. What an odd thing to do. Nothing. Still nothing.
Oh no. I think I'm dead.
You feel something in your chest. An unnatural pressure. It's spread. Well, this feels familiar.
So I'm guessing this is bad.
Very, very bad. All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender. Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker."
All right, we're back here. Now I can go with the door because like I need more health. So, what is that bear thing? Coal chute. Magnesium. Wall collapse.
A thick layer of coal dust. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to... No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire.
Dead rats.
Only dead rats.
It's dark and grimy.
What are you doing?
I'm not sure. I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? We should investigate. See if someone's upstairs.
Smell your hands up.
A lush layer. You feel the spirit of Ramut Karzai, ancient hero of Greece, pulsing through you. All that's left is to cover your face in war paint.
Why not?
3 dangerous stripes appear onto your...
What? What are you doing? Please wipe your face clean, officer.
Kim doesn't trust you. I'm gonna wipe it.
Thank you. So, where were we?
We're gonna leave. I was gonna kick with a foot, but I feel like he's gonna hurt himself. Oh, what's this?
You see a terrifying ice. This ice bear is a hyper carnivore. Be careful.
Can we crack open the door?
A gust of freezing cold air. The lieutenant takes a peek inside.
Oh.
His hand has found the holster of his gun. The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been... You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door. A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrap.
Good question. It looks like an ice cream. I know. What is even worse, the bear is still
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing.
Handwritten note.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a...
Does it say anything interesting?
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct. Someone has scribbled. S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio.
Oh, that's
You'll
cool
find
now.
the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer.
Really? You don't have a single guess?
Kuno?
Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on the filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter. It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer. Someone who owns a radio computer? My guess is as good as yours.
Interesting. There's a hidden doorway. This is real elaborate for a place in a store. That's the ice cream maker. I don't know anything for
Two
that guy.
cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
The red one. I'll do the red one.
An electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now. Something close to you dies.
Why did you do that?
I just do things without reasons.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
My morale is healed. It's a mesh tank top. I'm talking about we're walking around with only one shoe. Oh, so we're back here. Drama. He's clinically insane. A real statement to wear. Unsavory odor. I'll just keep the tank top on. So that's it to send this leads back here. Okay. It's hidden, so I don't think we'll be able to get to it.
The bear's eyes are dead and empty. Ice inside the fridge.
Well, that happened. Production schedule filament. I don't know what I can really do with it. I mean, I know Kuno wants it, but alright, we're back from investigating.
You broke down the back door, the ward,
Leash into my
the
shop.
door. It's all gone now. Dark psychic energy. I suppose it's all over now. Just a door? This place is cursed, Detective. They don't call... I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything. Now that you've broken the door, the curse is coming to get me as well. Of course you didn't. You're nothing but... All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity?
I don't think I did.
Yes. The malignant entity that lives inside the chimney. It takes the shape of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she knows more about the curse than she lets on ever since I first saw her. Yes, I've heard that. It's enormous. She has barricaded her some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the...
If you're really interested in cracking this mystery, then we should go back.
Despite his cool, the lieutenant's interested in solving this mystery too.
Okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the spirits.
Have you ever sought help from anyone?
Yes, I've contacted numerous The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Even though now I fear... Oh, this! No, it's a special Himian amulet. There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost
So she
sales.
believes in curses
15%.
and she deals with spells. That's interesting.
It's not good.
Such wraiths may prove a formidable enemy. Suit up.
Suit up. Ooh.
Yes, the Simonees are very crafty, and their wards are extremely powerful. Lesser wards simply won't do here. The curse. It's the curse of...
Didn't that curtain just move?
What? She peered at the curtains again.
It's not just that, officer. We're dealing with something supernatural here. It's the cacodemons, feeding off bad business practices. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie lingering
Well, you are
presence,
selling some books that
as
are
if I
like,
was
I'm
unwanted
sure
here.
nobody wants.
Sounds familiar.
Truly so? Perhaps the dark energies are leeching off you.
The woman before you scans the store. Her shoulders.
Guess we'll go back down there and try and talk to the furnace. Let's see. If not, I gotta figure out how to get my health back.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it
Yeah, hello.
pitch black. Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow.
Hello?
You've awakened the entity.
Are you there? Speak to me.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear.
You hear a low rumble.
After you, officer.
Alright. We'll do a quick save here. She seems like a nice lady. Oh. Who is this?
Hello, I'm Nia. Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening. So what kind of...
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now.
What kind of die you looking for? Haven't knocked on your window while you ask about dice. Never mind, I'll be back. What do you mean by Milius?
Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
Oh.
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
I haven't knocked.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice.
What are you asking about
Did you have
dice?
something specific in mind? I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing...
As she speaks, her bone-like fingers fiddle with a ring. Her bones light, but her
I'm
hands
not really sure why I'm
strong.
here, honestly. No, the sequence here has the answers. I'm not interested in finding out. I need to ask some questions.
Answers? How strange. I'm not sure how helpful I'll be, but go ahead and ask.
This person means you or no one else. Absolutely no harm. She will answer freely and honestly.
We're inside the chimney
Ask a
of an
rat.
old central furnace. It's strange, I know. But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a
Just a
makeshift
petty
home.
rent.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity. Does it mean she's unlawfully?
Creative.
For this list, crazy, you know what people call the Dune commercial area.
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
I'll say she's like she's swarming with malice energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well.
Oh.
Have the energies spared her somehow?
It's with her own daughter to keep her company going.
All right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in racks? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Hold on, the world part of the Dune commercial
You
area.
could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Central project.
Bill.
And then there is me. I've been here for
14 years.
selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts.
It's because she's in cahoots with the demons.
Because you're confident that the curses affect people like you. The curse will get you know if you have no doubt about it. Just like our earthly time frames. I'll be first made to so many. It's because you're the source of it, a malignant entity. We'll say that.
Malignant
Malignant.
entity? What does that even mean? Some...
The jig is up. The Sheed time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
And natural market fluctuations.
Exactly. Truth is always so, but I'm glad we got this sorted out.
Blaisance is not going to like what you have to tell her.
Why hasn't her business shells? Do you know what happened to the other tenants? Everyone else is gone.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
What happened to the gym?
It wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemitep's boxing club. A community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
Kuno?
Kuno? Who's Kuno?
Who has defiled dead bodies?
Oh yes, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth. I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid. A kind man, from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger. It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse.
You should have known it.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
What about the bear in the cellar?
Oh boy, the fabled Revo Show ICT. You're in. The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them.
What's the other
Don't
idea?
ask me about their other. There was really just one. And it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man. And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could make...
Sounds like she really did. Fritta does the same thing.
Frida.
Employing silky teenage girls is a widespread practice, yes. Unfortunately, they always come in packs, and they already had the bear.
What about the bear?
The bear. Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator.
Partially melted.
Eventually, Ravishell Ice City lost the price war to its rival, Glace 5000. Glace 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
So I killed the bear.
You did what?
I had to be killed or become the bear and murdered with my own bear. Later, arrested, smashed open an unplugged fridge to help cut their losses.
Of course they left it plugged in. Even the taxidermist who made it said it was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. He called it Megatherian.
Scary, but cool.
Megatherian?
Megatherian. A mega wild beast.
What's a mega wild beast?
It's an imaginary beast that by telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
Whoa. A wise and noble beast, guiding you toward the land where the streets are paved with drugs.
I don't become no drug.
Understandable. You shouldn't do them. Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
Outside its light. Lights.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? I've been here for a long time.
Must be a hair salon?
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They were...
You wouldn't like it either. The others would laugh at you.
Men don't like journalist haircuts. I don't like paint on hairstyles.
Me neither. I just want it off my face.
Building the con.
Oh, right. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion. The one with an empty name card. It's the last one in the list. As I said, it's quite useless. Sure, I'm listening. I'm pretty sure it still doesn't work, but sure, I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
About the man who was lynched behind the whirling red.
Nothing really.
The lieutenant looks.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard.
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window. Well, there's always something going on. During daytime, there are usually those kids.
She's not sorry to disappoint you, informing on someone.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
You never took your eyes off the window to look?
I might have. But in this case, it's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside.
Do you work off on Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people. But I like it. And I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
We'll do the shivers thing. It's probably gonna not work.
You feel nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here. She has begun to idly clean one of her carving tools with a dirty kerchief. The tool's sharp edge shining in the light of her desk lamp.
Oh yeah, nothing really here. At least he found out about that. Alright, let's get out of here. Uh-oh. I think I took that flashlight off too soon. Oh, what does Kim want to say to me?
Yes?
Alright. Okay. Now we can take it off. There you go. I'll let her know about what's going on.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
She's not a sorceress, she's a businesswoman like you.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
She said there's no curse because there's too many inconsistencies.
Too many inconsistencies? What kind of talk is that?
I said she's not a dice maker, but has been up around it for a long time now.
Yes, because her business consists of the psychic. I see that you've fallen for her manipulation, Detective. Thank you for nothing. Please, do buy some books, or be on your way.
Wow. Total psych.
I am sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am. Can you...
I should have put the blame on her. Alright, so we can get another point. I don't know if intellect's gonna do us well. I've been doing authority. I think I did authority on the last one. Inland Empire. Understand others. Works your mirror into neutrons. Willed raw to deduce the world. My intellect's already pretty low. I have my physique. Don't let the world kill you. I'm actually gonna do endurance because I died pretty pathetically, so I feel why not get that be better up.
You're back. Good. What can I help you
Spoke
with?
the lawyerman at the roundabout.
On the contrary, officer. There are yet camioners you have not talked to. And don't look... I suggest you go back and canvass for more suspects. That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
How is he looking tied to the lynching?
Better not tie the fourth day to the bat's day on...
She wants to answer the question.
Protocol.
Protocol keeps her free.
I don't want to ask somebody while we're here.
Is what you want to say. Look at that lady. Take a gander.
Luxurious air.
Squint are well kept, yet tastefully short, while dull orange pearls hang from her. Now look at you. You misery-clad silly.
See,
Barely
it's
able
just
to tie
going
your own
in.
laces. You're poor. Poor as balls.
A
You
shame.
can't ask this person for money. You're too.
I'm a man. As I should for even consider this a woman, I'm a man.
Yes. You should be able to... Oh God. The lieutenant is here.
This
As I
out
was
of force.
saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
No. Got my own body shaming me. Alright, so multiple side quests I have going on. I'll take the advice.
A sturdy metal door.
And look
The door
for...
rattles against your knuckles. The door rattles again. But this...
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Hold on, who am I speaking to?
Doesn't matter who I am. Ha! The police. Everyone knows the police don't come round
I'm
here.
not joking.
No. I'll go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Tell her what a real police.
Madame, I assure you.
There is no reply. Just...
Alright. It's worth a shot.
Hey, up here, Pigo.
Who's that?
The streets will flow red once more.
The streets will not flow.
I'm Cindy the fucking
Cindy the
Skull.
fucking Skull.
What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
When was the last time you were said it?
Had a battery of tests just last week. I'm practically...
She's grown frustrated with her work and welcomes the opportunity to challenge authority in other ways.
I say you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein.
Actually, there is a short.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucker.
Alright, you want to keep talking about missing armor?
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
I say just help me out here.
Ugh, alright, sad piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village. If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. Have a good time. No, that's all the snitching. I have a weakness for animals.
Or a weakness for police officers, miss. Thank you either way.
So you gotta go to the fishing village?
The lieutenant is desperately searching. Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to... The woman on the boat.
That is on her.
Ooh.
Someone's got to keep an eye on her. On a first name basis with her, are
Piggy's
we?
moving up on a girl.
Piggy's moving up in the world.
What's the other
It's where they grow whores like her. And they're whoremen. Have you got a crush on her? Aching for an opportunity
No.
to defend her honor. Can't you tell? I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words. This place is severely lacking in havoc. I thought I'd mix it up. You know, summon the forces of crime. Have you ever tried your hand at graffiti-o? When faced with a... We rarely see pigs, right?
She wants it to be something true. And...
Yeah?
I'm gonna just stop with you too. I actually don't have an opinion. I love public art.
Thanks. I'm sure...
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Watch your back.
Oh, there's a fishing village. Ask a little girl down the coast, you know something about it. Ask a little girl on the fisher down the coast. Alright.
There must be another way into the building.
Is that the back door?
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows.
Remnants from the revolution. These are over half a century old. No, we are not constructors and renovators. And these bullet holes do not warrant not much. I don't...
I mean, I said, please, let's get out of here. She look at us suspiciously. Oh, Find a little girl in a fishing village. Oh, it's behind a...
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Pigs come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Why she would say
Then
that?
why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea.
Lord. Okay. Ooh, some medicine and some money. We gotta find more lorry men. Alright, so we gotta try and find more ferrymen. I do kind of feel like there's more to this map than I know, but let's see. They said they were like, if you can go west.
There's a pile of cheap
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more,
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy.
they're perfect for concealing your...
No, you are definitely not buying those.
Oh man, yeah, we'll know what to do if I like them.
No, I can't. We can't walk around with you looking like this. Okay, fine. Go ahead. If you want to look like a walking midlife crisis, then who am I to interfere?
Shades of self-destruction.
There are clothes inside.
Don't be shy. These are premium class
Browse
clothes.
room.
Good,
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garb.
economical, but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep the economy
I can
moving.
do composure to see what happens.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the world
I'll
around
type
you.
it.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
I lose a shiver, but I get more composure. I have $10. You know what? Why not?
Gotta prepare for springtime, right?
I may regret that. Won't lie to you. There. It's birthday coats. I go white tank top. Drama is clearly insane. Wow. Bye bye bug. So I might as well keep these on then. Oh, I got the fingerless gloves, okay. I get a better reaction speed, but I have a bum brain. Alright, so I got my dude decked out now. Or at least as decked out as he can be. So we gotta find more of the ferrymen. Stop between those two trucks right now and go get them. I need to find a way to get some more ferrymen. I wonder if there's any in the hotel.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and... But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
No. In another time and place, she might have flirted back. But that ship sailed long ago.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scattered. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
She looks nice.
This Lena is wacky enough for the
hire on the spot.
Hire her on the spot.
Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money? Oh no. Are you okay? I'm very sorry I crashed earlier. I didn't know what got into me. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I'm at or what we're doing or anything. But are you okay that I crashed into her?
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
Got your as a bad man and man with all honor and compassion. I was like, my body had a little bit on. I was running. My torso turned. My hands made this lewd gesture. I'm sorry you had to witness it. We'll go with that.
Don't beat yourself up over it too much, dear. People do strange things when the old fight or flight kicks in. I'm just glad you weren't injured.
I'd let to roll with me.
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchair partner in fighting crime, raiding backyards of corpse catching sequence killers. Nothing I'll think the lyrics to a song want to roll with me. I'll go with the first one and see what happens.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
Oh no.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I know, but there's also side mystery secrets.
I can assure you with absolute certainty.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Free heads are better than two.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair. Perhaps another time. Of course, dear.
She seems nice. I'll leave her alone.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you
up
before?
on Marble Hill?
Why did you say that?
The name is do you know a place called Marble Hill? Either the synopsis firing.
You don't really know, do you?
I only have a vague blackened image.
A vague blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I live in a dumpster. I don't care. F everything, hobo cop.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time.
My encyclopedia knowledge is low. Oh, where are we going? Oh, I found money. That works. I'm sure he doesn't know anything.
Can I help you? What thing?
I saw a sign that says reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly
Think they're
type.
big shit.
Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you.
It's a shame you gotta suck up to the end to stay afloat.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really facilitating.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner.
You glance at the clock on the wall behind the manager. Huh.
Let's nitpick.
Good question.
They're probably getting drunk or protest.
Whatever he may feel about you, he can't miss the opportunity to throw you a look of what he assumes is shared understanding.
Yeah. The Union guys think they're untouchable. They probably fucking killed that.
I have a feeling we'll make their acquaintance sooner or later.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Another thing. Great. I love... Yes?
Alright, we'll leave him alone. He don't got nothing for us.
You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is keeping conscious of scared by the hangover.
Of course. At this point, through a PA by other people, whether they like it or
Ram it
not.
up their ear.
Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
What should I sing?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
This goes well with my fair development on my down on my luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes.
But I need music, though, it looks like. This feels right. You belong here. Alright. What about this bloke right here? Other dude is sleeping. Well, try to wake him up again.
The worker. Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from. On the counter, rolled out of his open. The man does not mind.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character
Bottom
portrait.
left corner.
Use magnesium to heal your...
Oh, so I'll heal health and morale. Alright, so my morale is back.
Me? I don't see how my life is pertinent to the that's a fair point. Alright, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
I got nothing.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Where are the other ferry drivers at?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can...
Likely, yes.
He was acting tough before. This probably scared him a bit. Who knows when it will come in handy? A slightly scared, racist lorry man.
So he's only racist lorry man, so maybe this will help out.
Looking for something odd? Come to tell me to fuck off again? Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but...
So anyway, but his thing looks freshly clean, though.
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month. 2 months, maybe. Apples.
Apples?
Yeah, apples.
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest.
You were bested.
You were best.
So what are you hollering?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here. Apples.
Fair enough.
Fine.
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest. You were bested.
I was bested. So, okay. So how do I... Alright. Find out who's in the union box. Sing karaoke. You can hold a sad song on tape. Okay. I think it is. Wait a minute. I don't have enough skill points available. Oh, hold up. I have 2. Lonesome Way Home. Watch your wine, search your drunken step. All over, get off the 20 minutes, shuffle your feet for the car on the dare separate your footprints in the mud. All under unlock learning characters. I need to unlock. Oh, I can. So I do have multiple dot places. There you go.
It's not the...
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
People who've studied these things say that
no.
you and me, I suppose...
Oh?
Fine.
Good. If we, the evening people...
Lieutenant Kitsuragi's stern expression. Oh no. Not too happy.
Drugs? You know where that shit come... They know they can't beat us in a fair fight. So they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage. Racial economic
Ooh, what
sabotage.
about this one? Since you poison off the streets.
Look, I'm gonna be straight with you since you're my kin. I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't. What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded? Stuff's been...
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Ooh.
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved his country. We were having a... Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Serves him right.
It's a fucking travesty is what it is.
I don't know if that serves him right. I just like, let me just pick something. Yeah, cigarettes. Increase your intellect but damage your health.
When you said before that you were down...
Well, now you've done it. Let's see if you can talk your way out
Oh
of this.
no, I was trying to convey that I was a judgment for having them relax. I was pressing time. I didn't know, just a lie.
I suppose that's a relief. Just be careful, Half, and you avail yourself. And one more thing. As you've seen, this sort of attitude... I've had this conversation enough times in my life. From now on, I'm going...
He said I'm not dealing with no more racist conversations. What about this dude?
I guess getting past the man ain't that simple after all. So, what now?
Can you tell me what this?
Sorry. Busy surveying the situation. Wiretapping, telescopic baton, or calling in tactical air support. You guys have air support, right? I get it. Hush, hush.
Something changes in his disposition.
All right, I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there. Out of some... First, don't fight him. Obviously. Second, get him to share his theory by being subordinate. Admit your lack of expertise. Basically grow him. That's how... Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
I'll never get solved. It's actually very fun and easy. So I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is. Don't tell me. It's a better day that way. You know, serious business.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a bet.
Once I met the union boss? Case of strike, press button behind guard. Alright, let's pretend, I guess, that we're down with the cause.
Your race descent has only worsened since a lot. There is nothing funky about them. There are 3 categories. Those are a receding genetic pool has led them. You know them by the names of their nation states. The Mound are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and Tassocentric cult. The Vespertines and Messenians, the other large Mundial production of as proven by the Mound and the Mesk. Occident, the indigenous people of this, the Insulindian archipelago. The Simonese inhabit the southern islands. I am Simonese, from the stock of Ulemuir on Ile de Fantôme.
Whew,
The Areopagites are the master race of the Ile Maran deserts. The Areopagites are sleek. The latter is perfected at adapting. Together,
nature was not capable of.
To an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish. Pinkness is the Koiko. The Vasholians have.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening. But that seems a little off.
It's very good and necessary. The revolution sounds like it was perpetrated by a digital murder, not of all the people around. Actually, very good and necessary. Let's go. I think you would like to hear that.
The revolution came to Ravachol from Gra. in
That leaves the
Zara
partials all over. Fall. He did not like it.
Revolution is fatal familial insomnia. Enough of type mediocrity.
Satisfied with the outcome.
Type don't think the koi.
Let's realize
is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history?
The revolution came to ravage the revolution. Enough of Tibet. People don't think the court.
Is it 82,000 years?
Pretty sure it's just lasted
The
long.
mysteries of the people of this planet are a tragedy that has played out countless times over. Like a fever. The revolution came to ravage. The revolution is fatal familial in some. Enough of Tibet mediocrity. Tips CF are a museum of failed. Lesser races like the mosquito. A grotesque mixture. The mosquito is born sterile. Like a then there is the Simino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know? The Koiko, as you know, are very servile. Especially when they meet the rich. This will never happen. But enough. It is cruel to entertain ourselves with the deformities of Tips F. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tipere Vacholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease?
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Frederick?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're
How come this word on the street?
Communism. You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have
I said
more
Somali
than
while
25
being for none of
real in their
those.
pocket. Literally, oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up our big
even about?
communism build? Failure. It's about yes, abject failure. Total, you alone, against every living thing, against every you, against the atom, the charm, and now get to work, comrade. Very well. I guess no one will build. Did someone mention cocaine? Are we anyone? There's one.
What should I do?
You should build communism. Precisely because
it's impossible.
It's impossible.
I'm not gonna build communism. I always get stuck here. There you go. Running out of places to look at.
We're still waiting for a replacement for the bull you sent sinking.
I have really how?
Yes.
René. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
That man.
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really. No, officers. I'm sorry.
Then help them, you wimp. You have...
I wish I could, but I just don't know.
Respect?
I'm not.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of union prick he can't even
Oh,
speak.
Lord.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? Everyone in Martinez knows the Claire brought.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only
the old soldier.
Let's try not to get caught in a...
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
At least try to see if we get him in the harbor.
No, I'm sorry, officer. I don't even have a key. Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member.
In many ways.
I attend meet. Oh, yes. Not in the technical sense. I don't have a...
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I hate this socialist rabble. But even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence. Never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
What are the little things you do for Everett?
Writing work mostly. Occasionally. Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just a sec.
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no
Hear
time.
about it sounds, why not?
I'm sorry, officer, but I...
The only one you have.
The only one you have, okay.
Oh, that's good. That's very good. You must have other business then?
Fruit of boil in the sea? No. I don't want to take that man's sandwich.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the...
Where?
The place that chipped the wall.
There? Those are old. These bullets were fired during the revolution, over half a century ago. Not much. I don't have...
He's like, I don't want to talk about the revolution, man. Who's that up there?
You see a young man on a balcony.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Sound like you're already in trouble. Too late, huh? So it's funny.
Sorry, I don't have time.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's...
Is it really that important?
like a nervous cat.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run. I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme.
We will remove the body as soon as...
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Pretty sure I did.
No, not you. Some more must...
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
You didn't answer the question.
I had a... It was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend. Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pal. He doesn't reply.
Gesturing no.
Gesturing no. With his... Someone hides behind a curtain. Those windows have eyes, and those eyes are watching, spying on you three.
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
That's a fake name.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Convince him to stay.
This isn't the place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance,
somewhere else.
hidden behind the curtains. For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're...
But, hold on. What's that?
Right.
For it's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
The smoker on the balcony.
He's gone. No point in running. Tenements like these often... He could be a witness. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention. If we find a way inside the building...
It's over there. This is a small rock.
A stone, like any other. There's a key beneath it. Rusty.
This must be for the front door. Pity he doesn't have the apartment. We'll just have to go in and see.
We got a key. And now we're in the apartment. So I think this is a good place to stop for now. We have a new area to explore. Hope you enjoyed the playthrough. Let me know if you want me to keep doing this. After first video's response, it looked like it was an overwhelming, thing for me, but still just want to know what you think and let me know. Appreciate everyone that's watched. If you want to make sure to keep up with me, make sure you like and subscribe. Until next time, it's your boy Vicious for Life. Peace.